Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 298 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we continue working on our modules, and we should be pretty close to at least blue modules here. We just need to make the speed module cable harness, and module, no, we have those right here, never mind, and then collect everything. Have we made module cases yet? I don't think so. We made some stuff over here, but that's not module cases. And that can't be done in electronics assembling machines. Why did I make there 5 machines doing this? I don't know. I really don't know. We should have just split a lot of this up into more rows or something. But module cases are here. And we need how many? 5 machines doing that. And then we need 2 of these for each one of these. And this is supposed to be made here, but why is it not in modules then? Cable, harness, no? Module. Wait, what? I remember. We need to research it first. Using these speed circuits, we need to get labs for that. Okie dokie. Well, let's go in here. Module slab requires everything. I am starting to wonder if this should have been at an outpost instead of here. But it is a lot of stuff that we would need to import. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. We don't have that. We don't have this, but we can make it, I guess. Ferric chloride is already made. Silver we don't have yet. This we don't have yet. I've started making electronic circuits, right? Or did I just totally skip that? I don't actually know, and these two are not made. Oh, any of these three actually. Did we make green circuits? We have basic circuits, binder, silicon, solder, crystal, or aluminium, sorry, crystals, other crystal, and sulfuric acid. So no green circuits. Okay. We could also just continue doing it here. I am just not entirely sure about how well that's going to go, but we'll see. I want to clean up some stuff here, I think. So we have a bit more space to work with. We already have our 6 machines doing this. Is that actually what we needed? Yes, 6 machines doing that. Okay. We need all the board types in any case, at least for science. We only used that for these researchers, is that right? So red, green, and blue modules. Not even the beacons. It seems like it. And it is tier 1 all the way. The same red boards, the same blue boards, the same yellow boards for whatever reason for greens. Who decided to make these yellow? I don't know. We will need red boards, of course, for red modules, but yellow I will just make temporarily up here, I think. They should be made with electronics assembling machines. Let's start with that. And let's limit these. Same thing here. Good. We do have these ready, yes, good. Curious how they all just have 10, but I guess that's just because they are not faster or something. Because now they don't. Okay. So these should all be common for all modules, right? Yeah, they should be. So let's ignore those mostly for now. Red boards is pretty easy, of course. And everything else should be ready for it now. Right? Since we already have all of this. Yeah, seems like it. So are we going to use this for anything here? Probably not. Not like this, at least. Also, these should be less limited. Let's start with that amount. Oh, and we wanted to make room for beacons. Good, then we just need the laboratories, and we need these first. Electrochemics lab. We didn't automate any of this, right? Because that would have been weird. No. So grab iron and some basic circuits. Okay, this is probably actually way too much. Let's not build that many. Feel like I just got rid of something I shouldn't have, but maybe not. Wait, we built more than 2, so that's probably what I got rid of. Maybe I just didn't get very far with any of it. It is a lot of stuff that we need to make, so we just probably didn't finish a lot of them. Let's go for 5. And then we need green circuits, copper, stuff. Tin somewhere. And steel, and let's not get rid of the tin I just grabbed. Good. And we need some of those, some of these, and some of these. And we need a lot of time, it seems. Because we really didn't automate any of this, I don't think. No. Is it okay to just put this here? I guess so. Why can't we just copy paste that? We didn't need these, I don't think. Also, that's stupid. Dang it, I took the wrong thing out. One more time. That. This. 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 And this. And let's get these started. Oh yeah, we can't have a queue yet, my bad. Honestly, I want blue over everything else. And while we wait for that, I think I'm just going to start planning a green circuit production. And the reason why we didn't start that was because we needed the aluminium and silicon, right? And then I got distracted halfway through. Also, we have this here as well, but... well, maybe we should stick to that. I just see this more as a wish list than anything final. We are going to make basic electronic components at an outpost to bring them in here. So all of this should just go in its own thing. We do still need solder in. We need those in, that in. Iron plate in. That's fine. This needs cover and tin plate. Should we make this somewhere more central? We need it for these mainly. And some science. And for insulated wire. Whoops. So we don't really need it on a train, I don't think. We can now make glue modules. I'm just gonna start doing that here, I guess. We needed 2 of these. Each one making the modules itself. And have I talked about how many machines I want for this? 8. That's 3, 6. 8. I didn't actually quit request stuff here. Can we copy paste this? No, then we destroy the blueprint. Or the recipe, I mean. But that should work. Good. These are just all being used for science at the moment, and we don't have more polished blue crystals. Could just ask for some more though. Or we could take most of these out. Also, we should reduce these heavily. Good. Why are these not being thrown out? It is here, apparently. Oh, it's of course in junk. Oh, that's why. My bad. Now we might as well just go for all of these, right? There's nothing difficult about any of it. Is there any difficulty in making this? It's a lot more advanced. Requires processing units and advanced circuits and speed logic boards rather than these speed circuit boards. But we now have some modules ready. Let's request them. Are they only in stacks of 10? Please don't. No. Then why did it start at 10? I don't know. Good. So we can actually beacon stuff up now. If we want to. So 20% speed increase for 4 machines. But yeah, we need red circuits. We probably need green circuits for that, I would guess. No? I have made mistakes, I think. No ways, green comes in here. We need long-handed and... Why are we not taking from this belt here? Oh, the belt... Oh, the red ones are going here? Yeah, we're outputting to that, okay. These just don't get any transistors. Because this doesn't get any plastic, because plastic is slow. Because of methanol. I'm just gonna upgrade this even though it doesn't make a difference. Methanol comes from right here. And we have a lack of hydrogen. I seem to remember that we've had that problem before. Which is probably why we have this long row of electrolyzers. So should we beacon it up? We could also put plastic on a belt here. I mean, we have good production at an outpost. At least, I believe it's good production. It might stop at some point. And I think I would rather spend these beacons there instead. Also, we could have saved some station space here by only having one wagon for each of these things. But I guess we're just gonna start doing that now. which means we don't want these balanced. And then we can have one wagon with 4 different resources, or 4 wagons with 4 different resources. Robots are coming at some point to finish this. Okay. So we will start this. Actually, let's just start it here because we need to limit the wagons. And we need fuel. How far away are our fuel robots, I wonder? Actually, let's have the rear one be plastic. And we should have some trains for that. I need to have one where I can see the plastic. Barrel stuff. Are we really not having this one? Copy that for there. And limit these for now. Until we know what we want there. Bus. Plastic. Bus. Bus. Plastic. Not full cargo, but item count, I guess. And I believe it's just 8,000. And again, item count. Whoops. Sorry. So we can add that, or get that to go to 3 more stations, if we have 3 more things we want at some point. And we need that to go to the correct lane. This is plastic. I have made such a mess of this area. What is this? It's copper. Can't do that. Okay. I should really optimize these stations to do this. But that is for another time. I am out of red belt. Got more built, good. And that's not a good idea. I guess this can just go onto one side. Should we prioritize it though? Just to give our train a better chance of keeping up. Not that it should really be a problem. Ah, that loading speed seems a lot better. Good. And that gives us more red circuits. All good. Let's try and actually keep working towards green circuits and stuff. I think we're just gonna get rid of that. And that. And this. And this. These we might just keep. No, actually, let's not. This seems fine though. We have the possibility to speed up our setups slightly. That's better than ever before, I guess. 200 of those, we have 75, that's okay. We want more of these, I think. So we can have 2 modules in each, so we would need 100 to use the 200. Let's just go with 50. Could we also make the productivity modules now though? That shouldn't really be a problem. I don't think. I'm just assuming that these are the same ratio. 15 seconds and it needs 4 cable harnesses. It's half the time, but only produces 1. So yes. This produces 2 every 15 seconds. 2 of them produce 4. We need 4. That's 8 of those. Good. I'm not sure how useful these really are with angels, but it's still something. I can still use it somewhere, I'm sure. So, actually, before we run, let's just have a look at the green circuits. We needed to make an outpost for this first of all, and that's it. We need a lot of electronics assembling machines for this part. For this part, we need a lot of electronics assembling machines. Okay. We also need to make... No, this comes in by train. This is made locally. Okay. So we just need electronics assembling machines. And I forgot where those are apparently, but they are right here. Good. We are not gonna make or use those now, because they require blue circuits. Well, I guess the next outpost is going to be down here still. Are we going to do it with belts or with robots? This is not too complex. I would like to do it with belts. But if we want 100 of these per second, we need 500 of these per second. That's a lot of belts. But it's also a lot of bots to move that amount of items, so I guess we should just do belts. Is this okay? Then we're building around here. Yes, this can expand this direction instead if we wanted to. And of course I should have brought more landfill as always. Good. I'm just curious about how we're doing with these polished splinters. We do not have any blue ones, why not? Just because of silicon carbide? But we have a lot of that now, so that's good news. And we are just gonna call our train, because we probably will need more inserters and belt and stuff like that. Power poles maybe. Good, let's just cut this off here. So this is basic electronic component, or BEC. Right. Yes. And we will probably need a couple of stations here. So carbon, tin, and copper. And as soon as I make those, we have a loop again, and we need the train to stay. So that is achieved. Oh, and we needed the fuel train to get here. BEC fuel. And is the fuel train actually empty, or has it just done its round? It's not empty. So let's just call it right now. We need to see the actual numbers here if we want to know anything. 180, 50. So twice as much copper as carbon. Also, while we are here anyway, let's fix these inserters, except for that last one. Good, and replace this with that. We should be able to do this, right? Yes, good. I am putting these stations down, even not really knowing if I can actually make this work with belts, but you know how it is. Good. So I guess we should design before doing anything else. If we can figure out what to do at least. We want to have these feeding each other directly. So 2 of these to 1 of those. How about we just try and get 30 of this first of all? Okay, that's a bit small numbers. 60 maybe. It's going to be difficult to directly feed anything, it feels like. How bad would it be to just have 1 to 1 to 1? So have 11 of all of these. Obviously waste a lot of machines. But we can skip some belts. We can also go 1 to 2 to 2. So 1 making this, 1 making this, or 2 making that, and 2 making the basic electronic components. So have a belt with copper and tin. have a belt with carbon, and then have 2 belts of output. And we can reach that with beacons, even tier 1 beacons. Can we do productivity? In some of them. So that actually just helps us, because this was too fast already. I would like to know how well this works with modules and stuff. Where do you say that they are affected by? Oh, this isn't affected. This is affected. But where are the productivity modules? Oh, this is just beacons. And how do you say they... Oh, in here maybe? Yes, I think. Oh, wait, what? Productivity. Active modules. Why can we not do anything? Also, are we actually applying beacon stuff here? No, 0% speed increase. Never mind. Why am I so bad at Helmard? Production. So if we have tier 1s or tier 0s, they give us a 4% productivity, but a minus 10% speed. Whoops. So with 4 module slots, I think it said so somewhere, yeah, here, we should get 16% production, but less speed. Dang it, I don't know how to do this properly. Maybe we should just do it by head. Maybe we just ignore the productivity and only calculate speed modules or speed beacons. That's probably a bad idea, because these will be producing slower than standard. Also need power in here somewhere, but we'll figure it out, I think. I'm just gonna do this for now. Have I done something bad here? No, it's just that they're 2 tiles wide and these are 3 tiles wide, so they can't all be affected by the same amount. But on average we have a crafting speed of what? Oh, they're also affected by that. God dang it. I don't know what to do here. This would be easy with just an Excel sheet when I can't understand Hillmod. Let's do this in a new thing. I might just realize something. Want to make these. We want to make 60 per second. Yeah, we can do it. What? Oh, we can here. But we can also put productivity in this. This is the only thing we can't put productivity in. What? I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe Helmut is just not agreeing with that. So then we can also say that we are affected by 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, but some will only be affected by 6, so let's say 7 on average. Or maybe just say 6 to be on the safe side. Six affecting one with just 2 of those. Then we need 6 machines doing this. This is also a productivity module, but we can't see that. But it would end up with a crafting speed of what? If we put all tier 1s in. Let's get these high tier 1s out. As I will just get confused about that. So the crafting speed of this is still at plus 120%. So that's affected by 4. This is at plus 80%. So if this was plus 80%, can we somehow figure that out? It's faster because of these. Oh, I'm saying 6. Why won't you accept that? It's just because we don't need 6. I don't know. But I think, well, 1 will still be more than enough for 2 of these at least. What I actually want to know is that we need 6 of these. So we need this 3 times. maybe 4 just to make it easier to balance the 2 belts of output. Now, can we actually make inputs and outputs work here correctly? So we need copper in to here. We need 10 in here. Then we need to transfer stuff. Something like that, maybe. And output this like we have here, unless we put these up here, of course. Yeah, we can do something similar down here instead of this. So these need to be able to fill this belt, or at least half this belt. And then we'll have another setup fill the other half. And then we'll have another 2 setups filling another belt. We still haven't fixed all of the input though. We need carbon in here. And that's probably going to come like this. Which is okay. Oh. This poor guy. Can we mess the lines up a little bit less than that, please? Thank you. And then they're messed up again. Oh well. Something like this, except that these need to put on top. Actually, let's copy that then. Or what? I guess we need to go on top anyway, somehow. Well, they could just do that, I guess. Let's have you go near. And near here. And that's far, and far. And this doesn't actually need to be here. Let's keep it like that. Is that everything? I guess we should just check it. You are carbon. You are copper plate and tin plate. Maybe we could even add more of these somehow. But let's not. Those belts do not look full. Why is that? First of all, I haven't gotten carbon into half of these machines. That has carbon, this does not. That should fix it, I think. Soon. There we go. 2 full belts. Of course, this requires a lot of beacons and a lot of power and modules. That's fine. That's 4 belts. So that's 120, 240, 480. Now that is already quite a lot of space. But at some point we get purple belt, if we haven't already gotten it. And at that point we can do almost that. We can do an adjustment to just do double the machines and then have double the output on each belt. I'm okay with that. Let's take this and go out here so we can start production. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.